All right, welcome back, everyone. I am so excited to welcome our next guest. He is no stranger to those of you on the line. Governor Justice is a true tourism governor. You heard this morning, Roger Dow from U.S. Travel knows of him, knows of the work he's done in West Virginia. He's become nationally recognized for his leadership in tourism. He is actively involved in the day-to-day operation here in our office and has led us to the record-setting success we've had over the last several years. Today, he's leading the state's response to this global pandemic. And as you all know, West Virginia has fared much better than much of the country. You heard this morning from U.S. Travel and Tourism Economics that West Virginia is also outpacing the rest of the country when it comes to tourism. There is no way that I could give enough thanks to the governor for all the things he's done over the last several years to advance tourism in West Virginia. But today, it is my absolute honor and privilege to welcome the governor of the great state of West Virginia and our first dog, Baby Dog.
Well, Chelsea, thank you so much. And Baby Dog will be with us in just one second, but I want to just say this to the 50 people that are on the call and everything. I can never thank you enough. You know, you're making us proud every day in the state of West Virginia. We keep knocking it out of the park in really, really tough times. You're innovative in so many different ways that you've, reconfigured things to make it work and to make it even better. Again, I know each and every one of you has been through some tough times because whether you've faced illness yourself or losing a loved one or a friend, or really and truly the cannonball that I know all of us have taken to our stomach in regard to our businesses. It's been tough stuff. And what have you done? You've stepped up. You've stepped up in every way imaginable, and you've made it work. And as we come out of this, you and I both know that West Virginia now, because of so much of the great work that you've done, is really the diamond in the rough that everybody's missed. And now people are coming. And now with this pandemic, we can even mold and turn this into a real positive for us. We got to get through it. But in that, there's been so much attention that has come upon West Virginia that people won't forget us. They won't forget us. And from the standpoint of visiting and all the greatness of tourism that abounds, there's many that will come and stay. And so with all of that, I can never thank you enough. You know, Roger Dow was with you earlier, and he told you all these neat things that are happening within West Virginia, and really and truly, it's because we just put a stake in the sand and said, we're going to make a real life commitment to tourism. Tourism is an absolute key tool to the diversification of our state, to where we are not solely dependent upon any one thing. Now, all of us hope and pray in every way that our coal miners are going to be able to go back to work in bigger and bigger and bigger ways. Whether it be our gas industry or whether it be our medical industry or whatever it may be, we want all. We want everything. But tourism absolutely is exploding, and it can absolutely get bigger and bigger and bigger. We have just absolutely touched the absolute edges of where we can go. So absolutely, I'm all in. I'm all in. I love what you're doing. I really, really know that you've been through some tough times. We want to continue to try to work in every way. You know, not long ago, I got to tell you this story real quick. But Christmas of last year, you know, our little grandson was 2 years old. He's just a little baby. And my son and daughter, Jay and Jill, Kathy, got Kathy and I an English bulldog puppy. And our grandson would walk around and say, at 2 years old, he would say, where'd that baby dog go? So we named her Baby Dog. Now she was just a little little teeny thing like this and looked so cute. It was unbelievable, full of wrinkles and everything else. And then she kind of exploded like I did. And so I brought her with me today, and a lot of people have, been around her and everything. She's sweet as she can be. She loves everybody. She's the worst guard dog that there could possibly be because she loves everybody. But she's weighing in on tourism too. She has her own little webpage and talks a lot about the state of West Virginia all the time. But I'm gonna bring her up right now. I'm gonna have her sit here, and while we do the rest of this, she may weigh in from time to time. But she's coming right now, and her trooper's gonna put her up. She has her own mic here and everything. Come on, baby dog. She's such a teeny little girl now, but I hope y'all see her and everything. She's my buddy, and I thought she was going to say something there, but nevertheless, Chelsea, thank you for all you're doing. Thank everybody out there, and I think, really in all these tough times, if you'll just take time to smile and laugh just a little bit, the good Lord gave you the ability to do that, and things have been really tough on all of us. So remember Baby Dog. Baby Dog's right with you, and she's trying hard too, and I am too. So I know all of y'all are doing great work. I can't thank you enough.
All right. Thank you, Governor, and thank you, Baby Dog. Governor, I'm hoping you can tell the story about Baby Dog out hunting last weekend or whenever that was, because she doesn't really look like a hunting dog, but I hear she is.
Well, she likes to bow hunt, and I'll take her with me, and she'll sit in a ground blind with me, and honest to goodness, she won't move. And if a deer comes up or even a bear, that's 10 yards away, she'll just sit there and just stare right at it like she's just dialed in. Then she'll look at me and she'll say, in her own little way, she'll say, "That was too small, Jim." And so nevertheless, she was with me, and I killed a really nice 8-point buck and everything. But she took a lot of the credit. But anyway, nevertheless, and the other thing I've got to admit, I went again. We went the other evening, and I think it was Sunday evening, last Sunday, and it was really pretty cold. And we got in the blind, we got there real late, and as much running as we're doing and everything, everybody's tired. And so when I got to the blind and everything, I just kind of leaned back. I didn't get there till probably 6 o'clock, and it's going to get dark at 7. So the next thing I remember, I just kind of leaned back, and the next thing I remember was awakening, and it was black dark, and I could hear Baby Dog right beside me snoring. And so both of us had been asleep for probably 45 minutes, maybe longer than that. But nevertheless, she's my buddy, aren't you, girl? You're a good girl. All right, y'all. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Governor, and thank you for joining. We appreciate you being here today, and we appreciate the hard work you do every day for all West Virginians.
All right. Thank y'all so much.
Thanks.